We open the door for people to tell their own stories. You know, not everybody's an artist, but everybody's got a story. Not everybody's a veteran, but everybody's got a story.
We deconstruct our military experience and our uniforms. We then reclaim them as something new by reforming them into sheets of paper, and then we communicate our military experiences by printing artwork or poetry on the combat paper and sharing it with our communities. So we start with a military uniform. We cut that into very small pieces. These go into the Hollander beater, which is a machine that macerates these pieces into a pulp to form a sheet of paper. I got out of the Army. I thought that I was going to go back to school and be very confident sharing my military experience, but it didn't work out that way. I felt alienated when I got introduced to combat paper. I saw a sheet of paper and was immediately drawn to it. It was a perfect merger of form and content as I saw it. The paper, my physical military uniform, and the content being my experience formed into a sheet of paper that told my story.
I held this paper in my hands, and the emotional power of it, intensity of it, was totally apparent to me. And I thought, this is perfect, you know, to express our stories as veterans through this beautiful paper. It's great paper.
Like a 45-degree angle and push her down.
Through the making of the art, that helps the veteran deal with some of the things that they may not necessarily have been able to disclose before. Through the papermaking process, a veteran can actually express some of those things without saying a word.
We traditionally only worked with veterans or service members, but recently we've opened it up and started to allow more non-veterans into the workshop. It's incredible when you create a forum where we're encouraging people to talk about things that are otherwise difficult to talk about.
There always is going to be that divide between the civilian and the veteran. I felt that in 1970 coming back from the Vietnam War. And there were a whole lot more of us veterans then.
My presence helped me connect with the non-veterans who also had a family member in the military, and we're sharing stories in a different way than the veteran facilitators are sharing stories with other veterans.
It allows for questions to remain unanswered, but it still addresses those things. As a society, they might be inconvenient. It brings those to the forefront, and we might not have answers for those questions, but we can at least start to move toward creating a dialogue.
Art is truer than nonfiction. It's made by individuals from what they feel in their heart, from their experiences, from their hurts and from their loves, from the places they've been. It's honest without them even trying to be honest.